Think you know the Bible well? Then get ready for a Bible quiz full of fun facts, life lessons, and some surprising twists. Here, you'll learn about God's Word in a light, fun, and meaningful way. At the end, let us know how many questions you got right and which one hit you the hardest. Question 1. What happened when Samuel anointed David as king of Israel? A. An angel appeared. B. Thunder came from the sky. C. The Spirit of the Lord came upon David. D. David had a vision. Correct answer, C. The Spirit of the Lord came upon David. Verse. Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brothers, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. 1 Samuel 16 verse 13. When Samuel anointed David, God's Spirit came powerfully over him. This marked the beginning of his journey as the future king, even though he would only take the throne years later. Question 2. Why did God choose another king instead of Saul? Saul got sick. B. Saul wasn't brave. C. Saul disobeyed God. D. The people didn't like him anymore. Correct answer, C. Saul disobeyed God. Verse. Samuel said to Saul, "You acted foolishly and did not keep the command the Lord your God gave you. Now the Lord would have established your kingdom over Israel forever. But now your kingdom will not endure." 1 Samuel 13 verses 13 to 14. Saul lost God's favor because he didn't follow instructions. He offered a sacrifice that only the prophet Samuel was allowed to do, and later spared King Agag and the best of the war plunder when God said to destroy it all. Because of this, God chose David to be king instead. Question 3. Why did God judge the family of the priest Eli? Eli stole gold from the temple. B. His sons were disobedient. C. Eli wanted to be king. D. Eli built an altar to idols. Correct answer, B. His sons were disobedient. Verse. I told him that I would judge his family forever for the sin he knew about. His sons blasphemed God, and he failed to restrain them. 1 Samuel 3 verse 13. Eli's sons, Hophni and Phinehas, were out of control, disrespecting God's laws and sinning at the temple. Eli knew what was going on but didn't do much to stop it, and because of that, God brought judgment on his entire family. Question 4. What does the word Passover mean? A. Renewal. B. Freedom. C. Passing over. D. Hope. Correct answer, C. Passing over. Verse. Say to them, it is the Passover sacrifice to the Lord, who passed over the houses of the Israelites in Egypt and spared our homes when he struck down the Egyptians. Exodus 12 verse 27. The word Passover comes from the Hebrew Pasach, which means to pass over. It refers to the night when the angel of the Lord passed over the homes marked with blood, sparing the Israelites from the last plague in Egypt, a turning point in their journey to freedom. Question 5. Who helped Joseph of Arimathea bury Jesus? A. Peter. B. John. C. Nicodemus. D. Thomas. Correct answer, C. Nicodemus. Verse. He was accompanied by Nicodemus, the man who earlier had visited Jesus at night. Nicodemus brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 75 pounds. John 19 verse 39. Nicodemus, the Pharisee who once visited Jesus at night with questions, showed up again after the crucifixion. He brought spices to prepare Jesus' body for burial and helped Joseph of Arimathea lay him to rest, an act of faith and courage. Question 6. Who rolled the stone away from Jesus' tomb? A. Mary Magdalene. B. Joseph of Arimathea. C. An angel of the Lord. D. Peter. Correct answer, C. An angel of the Lord. Verse. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and, going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. Matthew 28 verse 2. The angel rolled the stone away, not to let Jesus out, but to let people in and see the tomb was already empty. It was a powerful display of God's victory over death. Question 7. What tribe was Samson from? Benjamin. B. Judah. C. Dan. D. Ephraim. Correct answer, C. Dan. Verse. A certain man of Zorah, named Manoah, from the tribe of Dan, had a wife who was childless, unable to give birth. Judges 13 verse 2. Samson was from the tribe of Dan, born in Zorah. He was chosen by God before birth to be a Nazirite and to deliver Israel from the Philistines. His supernatural strength showed God's power working through someone set apart for his purpose. Question 8. Which judge of Israel was the son of a prostitute? Samson. B. Gideon. C. Jephthah. D. Deborah. Correct answer, C. Jephthah. Verse. Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty warrior. His father was Gilead, his mother was a prostitute. Judges 11 verse 1. Jephthah was rejected by his brothers because of his mother's past. But later, when trouble came, they called him back to lead. God used him to defeat Israel's enemies, proof that he can raise up leaders from unlikely places. Question 9. Who tricked Samson and had his hair cut while he slept? Delilah. B. A Philistine servant. C. Samson's mother. D. A priest. Correct answer, Delilah. Verse. After putting him to sleep on her lap, she called for someone to shave off the 7 braids of his hair, and so began to subdue him. And his strength left him. Judges 16 verse 19. Delilah, working with the Philistines, kept pressing Samson until he gave up the secret of his strength. Then, while he was asleep, she had his hair cut, and just like that, his power was gone. Question 10. What was Ruth's relationship to King David? A. Mother. B. Aunt. C. Great-grandmother. D. Sister. Correct answer, C. Great-grandmother. Verse. Obed was the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of David. Ruth 4 verse 22. Ruth was David's great-grandmother. She married Boaz and gave birth to Obed, who fathered Jesse, and Jesse became the father of King David. Ruth's story shows how God uses everyday people to fulfill his big plans. So, did you learn something new today? If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got new videos every day to help you grow in faith. Check the description for more awesome quizzes waiting for you.